Side effects of ketosis diet. If you have started a keto diet with the goal to achieve weight loss and many health benefits the diet has to offer, however, you find your body struggling after a couple of days, whether you get tired easily, have a headache, or other common side effects, you are experiencing what is commonly known as the keto flu. During the first 1 or 2 weeks of a keto diet is when typically most people can experience either one or more of these symptoms. It is not exactly like the flu that will lead to a fever, and it is not dangerous or contagious. However, it can cause some unpleasant experience to your body if not properly taken care of. The good news is the keto flu is only temporary and you will soon feel back to normal. You may also be surprised it is possible that you will feel more energy than before you started the diet. What gets better is there are simple guidelines that often relieves most or all of these symptoms fairly quickly. Keep watching to the end of the video to learn more about the causes and remedies for the keto flu. Some of the commonly known symptoms from a keto flu include examples such as headache, fatigue, difficulty concentrating or foggy brain, lack of motivation, irritability, sugar cravings, dizziness, muscle cramps and soreness, nausea, and difficulty sleeping. The keto flu may occur as your body enters to a state of ketosis, which your body transitions from carbs and turning to ketones and fat as the energy source. Shifting towards a very low-carb diet results lowering insulin levels in your body. And when insulin levels are very low, your liver starts to convert fat into ketones as the main source for your body to use for energy instead of glucose. As a result of a decrease in your insulin levels, your body naturally reacts with more sodium being excreted in the urine along with water, which you will notice a temporary increase in urine production in the first couple of weeks with the keto diet. This promotes a loss in water weight with the decrease of water fluid in your body, which you will notice a rapid weight loss in the early stages of a keto diet. However, dehydration and sodium deficiency in your body are responsible for many of the unpleasant symptoms of keto flu. Although it takes some time for your brain and other organs to adapt to using a new energy fuel during the keto diet, it is important to understand that the response of the body during keto transition varies from each individual. Some people may feel fine or slightly tired for the first day or two after starting keto. Some others with more extreme cases develop symptoms that strongly impact their ability to function for several days. However, you do not have to be overly concerned as symptoms are only temporary. As long as you are aware of the proper steps to follow to remedy the keto flu, you will be able to address the cause and start feeling better so it does not have to be unbearable for anyone. And symptoms of the keto flu generally eliminates by themselves within a few days to weeks as the body adapts. Here are a few simple steps to follow. 1. Increase consumption of salt and fluid intake. As the loss of salt and water are the causes for most keto flu issues, increasing your intake of both can significantly help alleviate your symptoms and often eliminate them altogether. Whenever you begin to experience any of the symptoms during the first few weeks of your keto diet, consume a glass of mixed water and half a teaspoon of salt stirred into it. This simple drink could significantly reduce your keto flu symptoms within 15 to 30 minutes. There are no set restrictions, so do this twice a day or more if required. Alternatively, if you require to go for a more flavorful option, drink bone broth, bouillon, consomme, chicken stock or beef stock. And you can also stir in a spoonful of salted butter if you like. Consider adding a pinch or two of salt if you are using low-sodium bone broth or stock to increase the sodium content. In addition, make sure you're drinking enough water. You might be thinking, how much fluid should you consume? Generally, the larger you are, the more water you will likely lose in the early stages of the keto diet, which means the more you will need to replace. A good rule of thumb is to drink a minimum daily consumption of 2.5 liters of fluid during your first week of keto. This does not mean it is compulsory to consume at least 2.5 liters of plain water in addition to your other beverages. Although drinking plenty of water is important, coffee, tea and other beverages will contribute toward your fluid intake as well. Consuming sufficient levels of water, sodium and other electrolytes such as magnesium and potassium can also help with constipation, which is another issue people often experience in the early stages of a keto diet. To ensure your body has sufficient electrolytes, you can include electrolyte supplements or foods and beverages intake that are rich in electrolytes. 2. Increase fat calorie consumption. Drinking more salt and fluid intake in most cases have the greatest impact to cure most side effects of the keto flu. If your body is still not feeling better after following those guidelines, another suggestion is to consume more fat intake. It is understandable that many people who are starting out on a low-carb diet are usually hesitant of increasing fat calorie intake. Due to decades of misconception across media sources talking about fat being unhealthy to your body. However, it is actually unhealthy if you reduce your carb intake without increasing your fat intake, as your body will believe it is starving, leading to constant hunger, tiredness, and loss of concentration, overall increasing stress and feeling miserable. Ensuring a well-balanced keto diet includes consuming sufficient fat to enable your body not to feel hungry after a meal for several hours, and have ample energy. This is because having meals high in fats with moderate protein and low in carbs are generally more filling than meals with higher in carbs. And burning fat as the energy source is usually more constant and consistent than the rise and fall in sugar levels on a higher carb diet. This is why the keto diet is known to be a satisfying and filling method of dieting. Ensure to increase your fat intake at the beginning of your keto diet progress until your body is adapted to using fat and ketones as the primary energy fuel. Once your body is fat adapted, allow your appetite to guide you in reducing on fat by little and reference how much you need to feel satisfied. You can simply add butter or other fat to boost your fat intake. And follow a custom keto meal plan to ensure you have a well-balanced keto diet that have sufficient fat in relation to carbs and protein. 3. Slow down on the transition. It is important to realize that the symptoms of keto flu are only temporary and will be eliminated once your body adapts to transition of fat as an energy fuel. If you are still experiencing fatigue, tiredness, or other symptoms after increasing your water, salt, and fat intake, we recommend you try to endure keto eating for a couple more days until the symptoms pass, while acknowledging it is only temporary. However, if this transition becomes long and unbearable, you can slow down the transition to ketogenic eating by consuming a little higher in carb intake, such as having your body to consume a more moderate low-carb diet that provides 20 to 50 grams of carbs a day. Although consuming slightly more carbs may reduce the rapid progress on weight loss and other health improvements, the keto flu will no longer be an issue, and you still improve your overall health, particularly if you have cut out sugar and processed foods. Once your body is adapted to low-carb eating, progress further and try to consume less than 20 grams of carbs again, to determine whether your body can adapt to this or slightly higher carb intake. 4. Go easy on exercise activity. Until your body can properly metabolize and utilize ketones as fuel, it can be slow and sluggish in the early stages. This is caused by the decrease of glycogen stores in your muscles, which supply the main and most efficient fuel source for all types of high-intensity related exercise. Therefore, putting too much stress on your body can worsen symptoms of the keto flu. After several weeks, many people on the keto diet report that their performance levels are back to normal. In fact, many people find that their energy and stamina improve on a keto lifestyle, which can be beneficial in certain types of ultra-endurance sports and events, with more consistent energy levels in the body. According to well-known ketogenic researcher Dr. Steve Phinney, who has conducted studies in endurance athletes and obese adults, demonstrating that physical performance decreases during the first week of very low-carb eating. Fortunately, his research also shows that performance typically recovers and often improves within 4 to 6 weeks. Lower intensity exercises such as stretching, gentle yoga, walking, or other mind-body exercises should be fine and could even help you feel better. Avoid creating extra stress on your body with any type of high-intensity workout, when your body is already under stress from trying to adapt to a new fuel system. So take it easy for the first couple weeks, which then you can slowly increase your exercise intensity. 5. Avoid consciously restricting food intake. There are often both extreme scenarios, where some people have reduced in appetite from getting nausea, or have a headache and other symptoms of the keto flu, and therefore not motivated to eat enough since they are not very hungry in the first week of keto. Yet others get overly ambitious and worry that they would be eating too many calories, and not unable to achieve the kind of fast weight loss they've heard about, which they attempt not to eat even though they get pretty hungry. This is bad because not getting enough food or starving yourself creates further stress to your body and even make keto flu symptoms worse, and slows down your progress to achieving the many different benefits the diet has to offer. Therefore, having an understanding of the allowed foods and amount to consume in your keto diet meal plans can ensure you feel full, without causing negative impact your keto diet success. At the same time, make sure to avoid getting overly full by eating slowly and paying attention to your body signals for hunger and fullness. Once your body is steadily in ketosis, your appetite will likely reduce, and you will naturally result eating less. It is therefore important to follow a professional keto diet custom meal plan that is tailored to your body measurements and goals, so your diet is enjoyable and maximize the likelihood of sticking to the keto diet, and customized to your body to maximize success of reaping the weight loss and other health benefits, without trial and error such as restricting food intake. Find out more information in the description below. We hope this video helps you get a better understanding of the keto flu and how to be well prepared to tackle against the different symptoms early. How are you doing on your journey with your keto diet? Share with us in the comments section. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Be sure to also check out some of our other videos as well. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.